Hey everyone, it's Kin-Tae, Johannes with It's Necessary. I hope that everyone is having an amazing day on purpose or has already had an amazing day on purpose. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about our youth. I went to the doctor today and he was sharing a story, about his family, how when he was a young man, excuse me, how his father brought him over here from Jamaica, so he can have a better life, educate himself and things like that. And he was telling me how one of his good friends is from Compton, California, and how the individual, a very intelligent man, really, he said he was really a really nice man, and how, he was going through challenges because he didn't have a father in his life, father figure in his life. So the doctor goes on to tell me how he was like, hey man, my father said now that, I'm here and, in California, I'm going to be leaving, moving, to another state. And so the doctor told his friend, one of his friends that wasn't as fortunate as him, he was like, man, come with me, let's go to school and we can become, work in the medical field, this specific medical field. So they went to school together and they both graduated and everything. So the one that was brought here from Jamaica, he ended up starting his own practice and so on and so forth. And he ran back into his friend, and his friend was doing some, just kind of side work type stuff. And he just began to share with me how he tried to encourage him and tell him, hey man, let's get this business going. If you had, 200,000 you can put in and we can, do this business, because both of them actually have their degree in this business. And so we had a pretty good conversation. I told him a little bit, excuse me, a little bit about what I did, what I do, and how, I came up and things like that. And he started sharing with me about his niece, how he said his niece went and tried to commit suicide. And it literally broke my heart because he was telling me that the mother and his niece doesn't have the best relationship. And the mother is very abusive towards her daughter. And he was just telling me different things, and I was like, wow, I said, so she thought that there was no better way than but to take her own life. We all have different stories and different walks of life. Like he was sharing with me, he helped out one of his high school friends. And his high school friend's daughter, is like a niece to him. But she felt that she had no one to go to, no one to talk to, no one that would understand what she's going through. And the reason she was feeling that is because of the abuse, the verbal abuse and neglect from her own mother. So the reason I'm telling this story is because we have a lot of young people that feel that they don't have anyone to talk to. They don't feel that, that us adults, we're so disconnected to where we don't understand what they're dealing with, or how can we have lived as long as we have and have gone through some of the things that they've been through. But I just want to encourage you adults that are watching this channel to reach out to some young people that seem like they're a little standoffish or a little shy, and let them know that, they can talk to you, that you're not going to try to hurt them. You don't have any, ulterior motives to, even just have a conversation with them, but let them know that it's okay, and let them know that it's only a moment in time where somebody can rattle you like that. And trust me, I cry just like the next person. I go through situations that are hurtful and I cry. I have, my 3 friends that I'll call, outside of my pastor, that can give me some wise counsel. But I'm grown. I've been through a lot, and God had me to go through these things, to help young women, such as this young lady that try to take her own life. But I just want everyone to know, if you guys are dealing with suicidal thoughts or even has attempted to commit suicide, know that God has a greater plan for your life. That God, He only letting you go through these seasons. It's only a season, so it too shall pass. We hear that, it's real cliche, this too shall pass, but it will. You know, depending on your circumstances, go if you can't go to family, go to friend. If you can't go to a friend, I remember back in the days when we were kids, they say you can tell the cops everything. I know some people are a little apprehensive about talking to police officers nowadays, but go to a great grandmother, go talk to a friend, talk to somebody. Just don't ever try to take your life. You know, the Bible lets us know that there's no forgiveness for that, you know, for suicide. It's you know, it's just, for Bible says self-murder. But I really wish that I knew this young lady so I can embrace her. But just pay attention to the signs that maybe your children may have, God forbid, your neighbor's kid. You know, speak to people. That's why I keep stressing a kind word. A smile can change a moment. You know, I thank God the young lady, she didn't, her life, you know, wasn't taken. They were able to get to her and get her in the hospital and get her pumped out. But I'm just hearing this too much, time and time again. I'm sorry. Our young people are my heart. And just for someone 21 years old to feel that there's not going to be a better day, that's something that really, it hurts, it burdens me, because I've never tried to commit suicide, but the thoughts did come. So for a baby to want to take her own life because of rejection or neglect, I don't know. I just hope and pray that you guys will please reach out to young people, to old people. Just reach out and show love, you know, show care, concern. Don't just be concerned about yourself, you know? So I guess that's why I made this video, to tell you guys, you know, let's encourage our young people. I'm sorry. And let's just let them know that we're not untouchable, that they can talk to us. And yeah, their life is valuable. There's purpose and there's meaning in everything. So again, this is Kin-Tae Johannes with It's Necessary. You guys, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you. God keep you. And have an amazing day on purpose. I'm out.